All right, people. You don't need a motor in a car to test your wiring. What up, though, everyone? Welcome back to Easy's Rebuilds. I'm Easy E, and nothing has changed around here. Been busy every weekend, working 6 days a week. Just still having to come home and do what I need to do around the house, cut people's grass, fix on other people's cars when they break down. So I really don't get time to work on my YouTube builds. So y'all seen the last video, update video? Now it's time for me to start pulling the bad parts off the front of the donation Monte Carlo, like the fenders, headlights, front bumper, and that front end wiring harness, and go from there. It's mighty windy outside, so if you're new to this channel, there's the donation Monte Carlo. She's all jacked up. I need to remove the headlights, which they already kind of removed. Like I said, the wires are cut. We're doing some rust repair. Gotta get this whole front wiring harness taken apart. Gotta get these fenders off. The fenders are mostly 10 millimeters. You got some 10s inside the wheel well, two up that connect to the bumper right here, one that connect to the frame. You got some 13 millimeters right here for the hood hinges. Like I said, got another 10 up in here on both sides. Got to remove the water windshield washer reservoir. We're going to be changing that. So we got to get a lot of stuff removed. Like I was doing some rust repairs. Don't mind that paint. Thinking should I take these off? Let me know in the comment section below. I got to get this off to change the cabin air filter. Pretty sure it hasn't been changed in years. Got new cabin air filters. Might as well get that changed. And get these old fenders off. Get this old front bumper off. Still gotta get those hoses off right there. Those hoses are swollen. Got some squirrels up in here. They're gonna slice some pizza crust. Like I said, this car's been sitting right here since I did everything offline. So let me jump on into it.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not.
All right. Now you see me get all that disassembled. Now it's time to get this wiring harness off. You got a ground right here. A couple of little clamps that's holding it on there. Got to take off the wire from the crash sensor, the horn, unplug the horns, and the radiator's already unplugged. Radiator fans, that's what this cord go to. And you should be able, it's already unplugged from the main harness from the car, so you should be able to pull your wires out. But everything, since the car has some 26s on it on this side, something must have happened where it damaged that fender, because that fender is not the fender for this car because it's a different color underneath. So something must have happened on this side. Tire must have came off or something, damaged the fender. They stopped another fender on. That's why the harness came right with the hinge, hood hinge came right off, because usually the hood hinge is tack welded onto the fender, but not on this side. But yeah, I can see there's a fender off another car that was red. Ain't no biggie. Even the bolts that supposed to go through the bottom of this was not right. Those was 11 millimeter that they used, wasn't the correct fasteners. That's why in the video I had to stop it and go grab a 11 millimeter because they put some of those other type of fasteners on there like this, like these was on there. They don't supposed to go on there, and those are 11 millimeters. But I'm about to jump into pulling this old wiring harness out and going digging out the new wiring harness, so I at least get that put on. And I just don't know. This is what I do. I ain't gonna jump in there to get that hose replaced yet. Still got to get that off. That piece of cowl got to come off, because this is where your air filter is at, up under here. At least they made it 2 pieces. Just unloosen it and pop it on off. There's only like 3 fasteners, one there, and one there. And get your cabin air filters under there. So I'm about to jump back into this.
I was built to last when the webs are weaving. I could change the past. I'm achieving. Got my foot on the gas. Never stop competing. And break like glass. This life's coming.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are fester.
All right, got the whole wiring harness off from the front of the car. But yeah, I forgot to mention, although y'all seen that in time lapse, it was actually water in the windshield washer fluid reservoir, full of water. That wasn't from me cleaning the motor bay. I guess he was using water. He was that cheap to pour water in there, use water to clean off the windshield. That's why this car is like the Frankenstein of cars. And the windshield washer reservoir is from the junkyard, because it has a junkyard number on there. Anybody that knows that go to the junkyard know they write stuff on the reservoirs. There you go. The markings, employee initials, and their number. So if you ever need to return it. But we ain't using that one. We're going to use the one from the maroon car. Even the coolant reservoir is coming off the other car, because this coolant reservoir is yellow. Gas from the car overheating. Still gotta get that slice of piece out of there. But I gotta get this wiring harness off. They go to old wiring harness. I already swapped everything over. Lesson learned. But I do go to the junkyard and I pull wiring harnesses off. Take the whole thing. I just took just this middle part. I didn't take I didn't take the base it goes in. I made sure all the wires match, even though this one got an extra wire. But it is what it is. But at least all these wires are not cut up like like the ones on this car was. So I'm gonna route it back the way it came out. Yeah, pick it up. See, man, it's got those same markings on it. These are the radiator plugs. Well, the fans, headlight, fog light, and these went to the horn and to the reservoir for your windshield washer fluid. So route these the same way they was routed when I took them off. Obviously, you can see, gotta take that off because that goes in there. So let me get my flathead screwdriver. Goes out the junkyard. You don't need to take these little clips off. But on this car, I did. So I can route everything back where it went. I gotta put that safety clip in there. I think this make it a little bit easier. So you know exactly where you get clamped back at. And over here, this is your ground, your fog light. And this is a 10 millimeter. This goes back down there where y'all see me pull it off from the last. I didn't know I even kept the whole thing. So I got an extra one. So that goes right down in there. If I can find a hole. There we go. Already plugged in. Nice and good. Oh yeah, changing the whole wiring harness because the other one was all jacked up. From the previous owner doing his own wiring of a car. So now I just gotta get the reservoir put back on here. That wasn't too bad. Put the covers back on this. I don't need to get it plugged in yet. I said those for the radiator fans. She's coming together. All right, people. You don't need a motor in a car to test your wiring. Just don't cut the key all the way to the on position because you will start, the fuel pump will engage and you start pumping fuel out. You don't want that. So we got the wiring harness hooked up. We got the battery jumper hooked up, got the ground. We're just gonna test the headlights. So I got some dinging going on inside the car. Let's cut the headlights on. Plug them up. These are the old ones I'm not using. I still gotta put that ground, get that ground grounded. So we got headlight. Okay, headlights. While I'm at it, let me get this ground before I forget. Get that grounded. So the headlights do work with the switch. I don't gotta be soldering no wires together. Headlights cut back off. So that's what we wanted. That's why we were switching the whole front end wiring harness, why we got the motor out anyway. Because the old wiring harness they had cut, soldered, did all kind of stuff to it. Instead of just fixing the problem that was wrong with the car. Like I said, they Frankenstein this car. So let me see if I can get y'all in closer. If y'all can see that right there. See, the wires have been cut. Got some solder on that one. That's for a headlight. The other headlight is over here. And as you can see, they was just cutting wires, trying to find out which one powers the headlights. So they can run that wire for the toggle switch. That's how I just replaced the whole wiring harness. Because a lot of these wires wasn't plugged up no more, so they all corroded. Like this is a wire for your, this is the wire for your coolant reservoir. So the wires all corroded inside. Got another wire that's corroded for a fog light, I do believe. Or maybe not. Nope. Fog light pintails look good. I don't know why he only had one fog light plugged up, or maybe both of them was plugged up. But I got done what I set out to get done. I think that's gonna be a wrap. It's starting to rain. I don't know. My body playing tricks on me. I thought I felt the rain drop. Don't supposed to be raining today. But like I said, I think that's gonna be a wrap. So if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let us know how we doing. Share this video with your friends, family, and coworkers if you would, on your social media. If you have already, please consider subscribing to Easy E's Rebuilds. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video. We also take Cash App donations. We have merch at teespring.com. And we take donations of cars, just like the one I'm working on. It's all links in the description area below. Go check it out. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, so you know what I'm working on before I even release a video on YouTube. And with all that said, stay tuned and stay blessed, people. Deuces.